And folks, well, I was saying to my mate in the van the other day, I was back on my old global warming thing, and I says to him, all these environmental organisations what's jumped on this bandwagon of shouting hurrah climate change, I said they might be thinking, oh yippee, that's going to help our agenda, because it's getting people thinking green, but I'm not sure if they've thought this through. And he says, what do you mean? I says, well, are these organisations? He says, well, they're charities, isn't they? I said, yeah. I said, what's the main sort of, if you're a charity, what's your main problem? He said, what do you mean, my main problem? Oh, I said, well, if you're running a charity, what's the primary thing that you need in order to keep your charity going? He says, money. He says, that's right, you need donations. And where do they come from? He says, well, us, innit? I says, yeah, that's right. I says, so what happens if us have to pay an extra tax? He says, what are you on about, an extra tax? I said, well, I mentioned global warming, didn't I? He says, yeah. I says, carbon tax. Put all that banging on about your carbon footprint. He said, well, what's that got to do with it? I said, well, look, if a bit more of your pay packet is going to pay this carbon tax, I says, what's that going to do? I said, you still got to put food on the table and keep your missus in whatever she likes to be kept in. He says, oh yeah, she does like his missus. She likes the shops. I says to him, well, yeah. I said, well, what's that going to do to your budget for giving a bit to the charities? He says, I see what you mean. I says, when all these people's paying all this carbon tax, where's that tax going to go to? And then I said to him, also, I said, as I say, if you've got less in your pocket because you're having to pay this carbon tax, who's going to lose out? He said, them charities, isn't they? I said, exactly, it's the charities what is jumping on the hoorah, all these politicians who've all gone green. I said, I ain't sure what sort of green it is. He says, oh, you'll be back on your green wash is whitewash. I said, it's new whitewash. I said, yeah. I said, I think they're going to come unstuck. And I think also it's going to do their credibility not a lot of good, because people are going to go, when they twig on that this global warming ain't happening, because it's not going to happen for the next 10 years, and people are going to go, hold on a minute, their carbon emissions are still going up, aren't they? Yeah, so what's happened here then? And because it's going up in China and places like that, see? And then that'll do them another whammy, won't it? Another con, because people go, oh look, it's another con, isn't it? Some charity comes along with a good cause, what does need a bit of funding for environmental stuff. They say, here we've got this problem over here, and all the people are going to go, oh, it's another scam like all that carbon rubbish, what happening, what we was told it was happening, a bit like MWMDs that they ain't found yet. And it's going to do their credibility, isn't it? I mean, as I said, there's something not right with this climate change stuff. I mean, if it was happening like they say, if it was a direct correlation between the temperature going up and our carbon emissions going up, which is what they're telling us, it wouldn't be staying cool over the next decade. And they can't say, well, the carbon emissions are going up, but there'll be a delay in the warming effect, because we know, because we've seen the graphs, what happens is that the temperature of the planet goes up, and then the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere goes up. But in some cases, it's been shown to go up about 800 years later. But I suppose that's probably because more plants and things have grown, and more animals have grown because there's more plants, and then eventually old trees fall over and there's a bit of decay in it. Probably you got more biomass eventually, haven't you? About 800 years later, I suppose it's something like that. I suppose, I don't know. I suppose because it's such a big system, it takes quite a long time for these things to percolate through, doesn't it? So yeah, it's just a thought. I don't know, I might be wrong. People might suddenly decide they have got loads more money, but I ain't noticed it. My boss ain't noticed it. You ask my boss, you listen to my boss. He seen put people. Yeah. Anyway, cheers for now.